Hi folks, this is your MWIS Planning Outlook with the details into the weekend and beyond. We still have some rather chilly conditions continuing during these days ahead and some showers starting to form increasingly as we get to the later stages of the week. Those will move around slowly with the wind speeds generally light, and then as pressure is just falling, an increasing risk of some rain spiralling up from the south into the weekend. A rather complex weather situation at play then. We've got low pressure around Scandinavia at the moment. High pressure is away toward the west. That's feeding in that chilly northerly airflow for the moment. Areas of low pressure spinning up around the Bay of Biscay late in the week will start to then push northwards into this mix, and that's bringing that risk of more unsettled conditions developing through the weekend. That northerly airflow means that we stick with temperatures near to freezing point on the mountains during this week. Lowest temperatures will be early in the mornings when the freezing level down to 600 metres with some frost in the valleys and the glens. This is Wednesday's chart. And then by the time we get through into the middle of the day and the afternoon, that temperature lifting, the freezing level rising up towards around 1,000 metres across more northern regions. Locally could stay near 800 metres in the far north. Further inland and southwards across the highlands, we may find that freezing level is above 1,200 metres, especially on south-facing slopes, and just lifting generally above the highest tops in England and Wales, but only just, so the highest summits staying only just a degree or so above freezing. Chilly again to start Thursday, and we do that similar performance with coldest temperatures staying toward the north and northeast. If anything, Thursday daytime may just see slightly lower freezing levels hanging on, but a few spots in central western parts of the highlands will see the temperature lift above zero, even towards higher tops. Some frost again overnight into Friday, and again by the daytime that freezing level will go upwards, staying coldest once more in the north and northeast. Temperatures tending to lift from the south into the weekend as we just start to import the air a bit more from the south and the southeast, but still on a Saturday we're near to freezing on the higher tops in the Highlands. England and Wales feeling a bit milder by this stage, and that milder air attempting to push northwards across Scotland through into Sunday. That may well come with some rain though. Not much to see on Wednesday's chart. We've got fairly high pressure still out towards the west of us, that northerly airstream, chilliest breezes across eastern areas, best of sunshine across more western parts, and will feel pleasant if you're sheltered and in that sun, but do be prepared for that chilly feel, especially on more east and northeastern tops. Sunshine for many, broken cloud, especially toward the north and east, at low risk of an isolated light shower or flurry, but most places are dry. Risk of showers starts to increase though on Thursday, lowering pressure. It's all a very slack, slow-moving pattern, so not too much wind for most places. Some broken cloud, some sunshine around in the morning, cloud tending to bubble up and fill in increasingly into the middle of the day and the afternoon, and then some showers more widely into the afternoon hours. Scattered, some places avoiding them, but if you catch one, may have the risk of some hail. Some snow again on the higher mountain tops where these do fall, especially in Scotland. Friday looks fairly similar, with some showers building up during the daytime, most widely in the afternoon, drifting around slowly inland across the Highlands, so some places again may just avoid them, but that risk of some hail and snow flurries just developing. A strengthening east by southeasterly breeze for England and Wales, with the risk of some showery bursts increasingly for Wales, and maybe some more persistent rain trying to get into the south of Wales later on in the day. Low pressure is developing then to the southwest into Saturday. Easterly winds across England and Wales rather brisk, and strengthening speeds across Scotland too, especially in more southern parts of the Highlands. Much of the Highlands may well escape dry, especially further north and west, with some cloud breaks and some sunshine. Some banks of cloud may get drawn in on that easterly flow into more eastern and central parts of the Highlands though, and some areas of rain pushing up into southern Scotland, and some rain likely on and off for northern England and Wales, and the risk for Wales of that turning more persistent. Some uncertainty surrounds the progress of this area of low pressure as it pivots its way northwards across Britain. A front is expected to move north though, many indications seeing that push into Scotland, perhaps all the way across the Highlands during the day. That starting off with some snow on the higher tops, turning more to rain as temperatures just start to lift from the south, and areas of showers are likely to develop pretty widely over England and Wales. Some of those on the go from first thing in the morning, so expect some bursts of rain on and off under a more unsettled weather regime. Wind speeds could vary quite considerably, locally some lulls in the centre of this low. Keep an eye on the forecast detail then for Sunday. Low pressure continues to rotate its way across the country from Sunday into the start of next week, eventually pivoting back out into the Atlantic through into Monday, and maybe a separate centre of low pressure just developing around its southern flank, coming back into the southwest of the British Isles. All a bit of a mess then in terms of getting detail out of the forecast. Areas of rain or showers for some, other places may escape drier at times. The main theme looks to be a milder story though, at least, as the air is coming up more from the south or southeast compared to this week's chilly northerly, but I'd be expecting some showers to be in the forecast at times, with some places getting away with some drier and brighter days. Forecast confidence into midweek is pretty low, but the general springtime theme of showers is never too far away. The general pattern then averaged out over 7 days, taking us through to Monday the 6th of May, suggests a trough of low pressure exists near and west of Britain and away toward the south and southwest as well. That's a relatively weak feature compared to some recent times, so that low is possibly tending to fade as the week goes on. Higher pressure starting to build around Scandinavia, with that warmer air mass being drawn northwards here, and it may just be that these features continue to rotate around each other, taking the high back toward the north, maybe the northwest with time, and lower pressure back toward the Mediterranean as we head into the middle of the month. Slow moving patterns, pretty typical of the springtime. It may just be we get some drier and brighter weather develop if that high starts to get nearer to us again. Keep up to date with the latest local details for 3 days ahead on our website, but that is your planning outlook for today. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.